being the richest woman in history should really speak volumes. Empress Wu, the only Chinese empress in history, should be a poster girl for feminists everywhere. This lady knew how to live, and patriarchy didn't stop her from amassing a $16.7 trillion fortune, amounting to about 22% of the global GDP at the time. First things first, Empress Wu didn't amass her colossal wealth by picking flowers in the garden. Legend has it that she climbed the power ladder, leaving a trail of ruthless moves that would make even a Game of Thrones character raise an eyebrow. There were tales of child murder and dethroned emperors. Though, in fairness, verifying ancient rumors is about as reliable as predicting the weather by gazing at chicken entrails. But enough about her rise to power. What about the moolah? Wu was the mastermind behind China's economy heyday, controlling an empire that was responsible for a jaw-dropping 22% of the world's GDP. If you want to see that in perspective, that's like owning the first 7 most powerful economies in the world today. She dabbled in international trade, dealing in tea and silk along the famous Silk Road, turning her empire into an economic powerhouse. As for her spending habits, imagine a shopping spree to end all shopping sprees. Wu's reign was marked by impressive projects, grander than a Vegas casino. Roads, temples, monuments, she built them all, like a giant sandbox for a ruler with unlimited funds. But what made Wu truly unique was her transition from being a concubine to an all-powerful ruler. She kicked her own sons off the throne like a mother who had grown tired of sharing the Xbox. She made Emperor Gaozong of Tang, her husband, literally hand her the reins of power. This audacious move earned her the title of Empress. And she even went a step further, establishing her own dynasty. The Zhou dynasty, no less. So what happened to all that wealth after her death? Well, life after Wu wasn't the same. The Zhou dynasty didn't last long, and Wu's successors had their own ideas about ruling. While her rule was prosperous, her legacy was a complicated one, sparking debates among historians. And since we're measuring wealth in the percentage of the global GDP now, let's move forward to one of the most inspiring rulers that ever graced our planet. Akbar the First. When it comes to living the high life, few in history could match the opulence of Akbar the First, the legendary Mughal emperor who ranks 3rd among the world's richest people of all time, controlling a jaw-dropping 25% of the global GDP during his reign. Akbar was the poster child for living large, with a fortune estimated at an astonishing $21 trillion by today's standards. Akbar's lifestyle was the stuff of legends, even in the 21st century. He didn't just build palaces. He crafted monuments of magnificence that would make Versailles look like a quaint cottage. His palaces in Delhi, Agra, and Fatehpur Sikri were not just lavishly decorated, they were dripping with gold. Enough to make even a certain former US president's eyes spring out of their sockets. But Akbar wasn't content with adorning his palaces with gold alone. He had an insatiable appetite for the finer things in life. He was a great patron of the arts, spending millions in paintings, books, music, and other forms of artistic expression. His court became a melting pot of cultures and ideas, attracting poets, scholars, and artisans from far and wide. What set Akbar apart from many rulers of his time was his forward-thinking policies. He abolished the sectarian tax on Hindus, appointing them to high positions in his government, and celebrated religious diversity. He even tried to create a new religion, blending elements of Hinduism, Islam, Zoroastrianism, and Christianity, a testament to his commitment to fostering unity and tolerance. Unfortunately, after his death, the traces of his wealth end. Considering the vastness of his empire and the intricacies of its economy, it's hard to pin down exactly where it all went. Some say it trickled down to future generations of rulers, while others believe it was dispersed among the masses.